Switching to Queensland, the state's hospital system is under the microscope. Let's go live to Peter Gleeson. Gleeson, talk us through it. What's the latest?
Well, the government are under enormous pressure. There's been discussions around ramping at a number of hospitals here in Queensland, including Logan, which is particularly under the microscope. Now, the Health Minister here, Yvette Daff, has blamed the three Cs. She's blamed Campbell Newman, COVID and Canberra for these problems. I think, Kieran, the government will announce next week a press conference where they'll probably blame Canberra for the demise of the Broncos this season. That's what they tend to do in these circumstances. But it is a particularly serious problem here, and the government certainly under a lot of pressure. The opposition today has come out and said that we need a system just like in other states where there is live, hour by hour, minute by minute reporting, auditing of what's going on at these particular hospitals, so that the serious cases are dealt with in emergency departments and the less serious cases are dealt with at the secondary institutions. So an extraordinary acknowledgement earlier today by Health Minister Yvette Daff that there is a crisis, there is a problem. As for the solution, well, Queensland Health, they haven't got a great record in fixing these issues. We'll have to wait and see if they can come up with the right formula for this one.
Yes, indeed, Gleeson. And the federal government has committed to a 50-50 share arrangement for the 2032 Olympics bid. But, obviously big news, but it's not unconditional.
Indeed, Kieran, and that's the key point here. The Palaszczuk government put the federal government on the spot last week by saying, look, there's a deadline of Monday as far as the joint funding is concerned. This is, of course, for projects like the Gabba, projects, the redevelopment of the Gabba, $1 billion, projects like Brisbane Live, which is a massive project, and, of course, the Athletes Village. But what's actually happened now is that the federal government have said, yes, we'll pay the 50-50 arrangement, but we also want a 50-50 say in what goes on with appointments and decision-making around what goes where, because they were very, very concerned at the prospect of the Palaszczuk government, which we know has a very close association with the union movement here in Queensland, doling out certain projects and ensuring that certain unions benefited from it. But it's big news, Kieran. As I said, July 20 is the date that we're likely to know the result. At the moment, the Queensland bid is the only bid in targeted dialogue with the International Olympic Committee. So the indications are that it's looking terrific. And if Brisbane was to be announced as the 2032 Olympic Games host city, Australia would be the only country in the world to host 3 Olympic Games in 3 separate cities. Of course, 56 Melbourne, 2000 Sydney, and let's hope 2032 shapes up as the year that Queensland gets its moment on the world stage.
And how beautiful in the Sunshine State. It'll be quite the moment, Pete. Thanks so much.